Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're live from GMHBA Stadium. This is the round 8 match between Geelong and Hawthorn. It's early in the season, but both teams will be keen to build some momentum and bank premiership points.
Hey, Retro. Just going to be recording some lines for the American Idol episode soon.
Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I like the Hawks. They're capable of beating anyone on their day. At their best, they're a formidable side and an entertaining one too. They get off to a good start, they'll be hard to stop.
Thanks for that, Harf. As the teams huddle, the two captains shake hands for the toss of the coin. It's 6th against 11th, and both teams have plenty to prove. All systems go for what should be a beauty. Meek wins the first hit out. Newcomb, McKenzie throws it on the boot. Butler, strong grab. Good looking kick. Morrison has found some space.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
This would be a great start, but it's gone wide.
There's 5 points gone begging.
Stewart brings it back in. O'Sullivan has found some space. That is not the place to turn it over.
He had much more time than he thought. That's a really poor result. Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
Needs to get this one bending, but can't.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
Looking for a quick transition. O'Sullivan in the clear. Doesn't often waste it. The Cats are out of trouble. What's he got on offer? Chips to halfback. Mannar in space. Can run and carry. Penetrating ball. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Amon. Ginnivan. Marks on centre wing. Normally delivers. Stewart picks off the pass. Amon. Goes long. Martin read that one right off the boot. Wanting to get on with the job. Can he hit a target? Henry uses the body well. Clever kick. Mannar. This is a big opportunity. Cameron can line up and potentially give them the lead.
You've got to be switched on to your opposition's ball movement much better than that. It was all too easy.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
They'll need to clamp down on him. They'll torch him if they keep giving him that sort of space.
No time like the present. Barris, all on his own. Probing ball. Good thinking and good execution too. The Cats guarding the corridor. That's well played. Picking their way through. Honours the lead. Ginnivan. Here's real danger now. He's made a hot start to this match. Humphries spoils. Stewart hacking it forward. Edwards wins the contest hands down. Niemi, Bruin with a chance to run. Martin all alone in the centre square. Dempsey dangerous to leave on his own. Holmes, they could be in front in a minute. A quick getaway wasn't possible. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Meek looking for territory. Ward, McKenzie takes the hand pass. Barris with a chance to relieve the pressure. Lowers the eyes. Thompson pushes into space and receives the footy. His field kicking is normally first rate. Barris, he's generally a good kick. Niemi got a fist in. Humphries, he's made a bright start. Second effort needed. Ward, desperate to win it back. Gunston for the game's first goal. It's flirting with the post. Goal.
A couple of false starts haven't come back to bite. They always look likely to get the first goal.
The Hawks are up and about early. Edwards punches it out of the ruck. McKenzie. This is a hotly contested footy. They're tackling with great intent. Who can get the clearance? Ward, McDonald. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
Stewart to bring it back in. Mannar. It sits and he's in business. O'Sullivan. It was always his. Stewart. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
They've had the better of the contest to this point. Good disciplined defence. Mannar gets his kick despite the heat. That's a shank.
You've got to be more careful than that coming out of defence. This should not be a problem.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
When that first one goes through the middle, it really helps to clear your mind of niggling little doubts and anxieties.
The Hawks with a bright start. The big men fly. Dangerfield. Atkins under pressure. Holmes. Mollier. Dempsey. What can he do with it? No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Reeves looking for territory. Ward. Thompson by hand. He'll work all day. Reeves. The Hawks are bringing great energy. Well played. Good vision there. Battle can run and gun. Through the centre square he goes. Gets the kick away. It's a race for goal. Amon wins and he needed to. He's hit up the lead. Tidy ball. Thompson works hard to present. Barris. Quality delivery by foot. You can see their confidence growing. Butler met solidly. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Meek with the tap. Newcomb runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Takes him high. Can he be the fire starter? The kick was centimetre perfect. They need to hit the scoreboard here. It's a poor inside 50. They are looking hot early. Amon can keep it moving. Barris working hard and being rewarded. Tries a safe ball. Ginnivan on a lead. Thompson, what a hand pass. Weddle, they're playing with purpose and poise. Who's front and centre? Humphreys. I felt that one from here. They're tackling with venom today. Mollier wins it. Dangerfield. Bruin, little one to half back. You can't question his commitment. He's suddenly a popular man. Deer, the Hawks are playing some great footy. Desperate defence. Under pressure. Stewart tasked with the kick in. Mannar leading from the front. Neal, that's good work rate. O'Sullivan, the Cats looking shaky early. He's been accosted. Ginnivan marks. Will he go the bomb? The Hawks are playing like winners. Stewart needs to be quick. It's a poor kick. Smith outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Away he goes. Henry. Smith. His hand passing is a weapon. Holmes. They've worked it well. Out of the congestion. Martin. Henry appreciates that delivery.
It's only early, but you feel like this is an important kick.
He's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Meek palms it down. McKenzie. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Punch clear. Holmes. Mollier lays it off. They've given it back. Is anyone home? Guthrie doing what he does best. Henry. Holmes in the centre square. Keeps it low. Martin read it well and claims the mark. Meek with the big fist. Amon runs onto it. Dangerfield cuts it off. Mollier can get it and go. Smith, here's a chance. Steadies, fires, and misses.
Whatever their score ends up being today, it'll be at least 5 points short of what it should have been.
Looking for a quick transition. Good work rate. Can he find a teammate? Thompson makes position. Searching kick. The Hawks moving the ball well. The Cats forcing them out wide. Reeves has got loose. Doesn't often waste it. And that's a letdown. Neat little worm burner. Bruin presents in space. They've opened them up here. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Holmes. This deserves a goal. The Cats looking dangerous. Useful hand pass. Can't hang on under close attention. Weddle is calm in a crisis. The kick is precise. Reeves has found some space. It's come unstuck. They'll bide their time. Bruin. Can he hit a target? Ward clears the area. Dangerfield. They're a big chance here. Weddle ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. The Hawks in front at quarter time. Positives for both sides and a great game in prospect. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
It's not just close on the scoreboard, it's close in a lot of areas on the stat sheet as well. There's nothing that really suggests that one side is going to break this game open. So we may have a very tight tussle on our hands for a while yet.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Meek got his palm to it. McKenzie. McDonald cops some unwanted attention. Great tackling technique there. Punch clear. Smith. He ran into a brick wall. Some indirect ball movement here. Warple. He's lost it. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Punched away. He just dropped it. Butler. He'll be sore in the morning. The umpire will have it. Meek with a deft tap. McKenzie. Butler. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Ginnivan. He's a good thing here. He won't miss this. And the commentator's curse strikes again.
The margin could certainly have been greater. They've been really wasteful.
Stewart heads wide with the kick in. Henry. Bruin has charged into space. Martin working hard and presenting well. The Cats are out of trouble. He might have thought about the corridor. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Honours the lead. He's been quiet. Neal in the clear. Close. Stripped to the footy. I don't think he'll remonstrate over that one. Waiting for someone to come at him. Weddle. Dangerous to leave on his own. Morrison. Marks on centre wing. Reeves takes a beauty. What's he got on offer? Looking to extend this margin. The runner will be out in a minute. Clever kick. Bruin with a chance to run. That's skillful. Good thinking and good execution too. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Meek has got on top. Ward. McDonald. Penetrating ball. Henry. We've seen that before. O'Sullivan. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Good ruck work. McDonald in his natural habitat. Ward. That's commitment to the cause. The umpire says he had no prior. Meek has had his measure today. McDonald. Ward. McKenzie. For a 3-goal game, it's there. They've pinched a break.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
The Hawks by 15. Mollier with a deft tap. Holmes. Manor probably too far out to score. The Cats not at their best so far. He would have fancied his chances from there. Edwards. Neal running in support. And we will do it all again. Meek showing his skills. Ward. Battle. The Hawks are good with their hands. Easy decision. The tackle was above the shoulders. Probing ball. Hardwick all alone in the centre square. It's become a game of keepings off. Thumped away. Bruin. They cannot keep him quiet. Smith in some space on the wing. They need a spark. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. He's generally a good kick. O'Sullivan making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Reeves. Ward. Just shoveled it out. Thompson. Henry intercepts the hand pass. Kolajasny desperate to win it back. Holmes. Bruin. He's been industrious. Edwards uses the body well. Stewart can run and carry. Amon had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. They're playing with purpose and poise. Edwards says thank you very much. Warple. Amon will bail his team out again. Good looking kick. Manages to find a teammate. They're moving the footy well here. His field kicking is normally first rate. Butler. What's he got on offer? Ignoring the corridor for now. Not his finest moment. Decides to go. Blasts away. It must be his birthday. Tidy ball. Dalton can keep it moving. Amon with a little bit of time. Throws it on the boot. Poor footy there. Takes the safe option. That's well played. Martin, here's real danger now. Neal, normally creative. Bowes drops into the hole and marks.
It'll take his best, but we've seen him do it before.
He won't threaten the goals with kicking like that, but he has at least managed to score.
It's nice to back yourself, but you've still got to play the percentages and put the team first.
The Hawks are struggling to transition the footy. A chance to clear now. Neeme onto it. Neal under pressure. O'Sullivan. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. D'Ambrosio takes the hand pass. McKenzie. That's good work rate. Feeds it out. Battle. Big tackle laid. He's besieged. They're tackling with great intent. Mollier showing his skills. Was that a legal disposal? McKenzie runs onto it. Cameron commands the footy.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
If they lose this match, bad kicking at goal will be the #1 reason.
Trying to catch them out. Hardwick marks in the back pocket. That's a useful ball. Quality delivery by foot. Slowing it down. Good kick. Thompson on a lead. What's he got on offer? Well played. The Hawks are bringing great energy. Ward all on his own. Gunston pushes into space and receives the footy. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Unable to complete the mark. That's a missed opportunity.
Maybe it's for the best that he hasn't seen much of it.
Conservative kick. He's hit up the lead. The Hawks have denied them the corridor. Meek with a chance now. Thompson. Ball to be won on centre wing. Weddle only knows one way. Gunston marks. Will he go the bomb? Ginnivan. This is good footy. Thompson. Gunston. The distance is the only problem. Goal coming up. In he goes.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
He completes the formalities.
The big forward is threatening to blow this game apart.
The Hawks having a good patch. Reeves gets his hand to it, like Batman and Robin. Lewis couldn't complete the mark. McDonald kicks to centre wing. They might be caught out on the turnover. Amon gives away a free for a high tackle. He's got an option in the centre square. He's normally better than that. Searching kick. Butler fumbles. Could be costly. Stewart leads his opponent. Mollier, Dempsey. They are hunting the ball carrier. Good build-up. Atkins, Bowes. They've worked it well. It hasn't quite got the wheels. The Hawks have got lucky there. McKenzie has found some space. Dalton with a chance to relieve the pressure. Can he find a teammate? Thompson works hard to present. They've opened them up here. Got to get it forward now. Lewis, McDonald. The Cats are chasing tail. The kick is a poor one. Barris with the intercept mark. Doesn't often waste it. The Hawks having a great patch. You can see their confidence growing. It's a tough game. It's not a fair fight. They're tackling with venom today. Mollier wins the hit out. Dangerfield. The kick is precise. Can he be the fire starter? Amon gathers. D'Ambrosio. When one tackle just won't do. Rinse and repeat. Mollier gets his hand to it. Atkins on the same page as his ruck. McKenzie. Ginnivan. We've hit the long break and it's a handy margin, but by no means a match-winning one. This game's very much in the balance. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Hawks have been better in most areas and deserve their lead, but this is far from settled. They're well aware how dangerous their opponents can be, so they'll have reinforced during the break how important it is to maintain their intensity and ensure they don't let them back.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Reeves has rucked tirelessly. He doesn't waste many. Gunston has a vice-like grip. Ward, Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Butler, Gunston. The Hawks are playing some great footy. Who's front and centre? Terrific forward pressure. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there. The Hawks are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
Snap at goal. Good-looking kick. It's home.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity and a cool finish as well.
The Hawks have got it on their terms. The big men fly. Bowes swoops. Atkins. They've got to get a wriggle on. He's not one to take a backward step. I've liked his game today. Which way will it bounce? Martin swoops on it. Intercepted, and they can launch from halfback. Amon gets his kick despite the heat. The Hawks have winners everywhere. Good work rate. D'Ambrosio. It's no place for the faint-hearted. No way through there, and they'll reset. Reeves wins it. Ward. Dangerfield gets to it first. Can he impose himself on the match? He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Reeves showing his skills. McDonald. Short passing in the back line is risky business, and that's why.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
He's been quiet today, but he can make amends with a goal. He's found the post instead.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
They've set up well for the kick in. The kick was centimetre perfect. Morrison has got loose. Thompson working hard and being rewarded. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Picking their way through. Guthrie doing what he does best. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. Battle couldn't haul that one in. Hardwick kicks to space. Gee, they're playing well. What's he got on offer? Clever kick. Thompson got to the right position and hung on. He will surely make this count. Great play. That's a bit of a gift. Tidy ball. Honours the lead. The Cats might be about to start something. Dempsey in the clear. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Bowes gets back and should repel. Martin, he's under close attention on the non-preferred. They're playing with purpose and poise. Ginnivan working hard and presenting well. They can smell victory. It wasn't the best kick, and we'll have a throw in.
The Cats are not getting their hands on the ball anywhere near enough, so they need to turn that around if they're going to go on to win.
Reeves has had his measure today. McKenzie, that's skillful. Deer takes the mark and can extend the margin.
Kicking at his first.
He fancies his chances, but he hasn't managed to bend that one back far enough.
The Cats are struggling at the moment. It's difficult to make a case for them.
Looking for a quick transition. Kolajasny can keep it moving. He's generally a good kick. That's well played. Smith, if he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Mollier with the tap. Atkins, Dempsey, can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Thompson, the fans will be happy to see this. There was no way past that tackle, and we'll have another stoppage. Mollier with the tap. Atkins, sharks it. Bruin dishes it off. Knew where the help was. Smith, Henry, Bruin just had to get it out. The Cats are good with their hands. They need a spark. It's a poor entry, a waste really. The Hawks are playing like winners. D'Ambrosio with a chance to run. Amon presents in space. He might have thought about the corridor. They're moving the footy well here. McKenzie in the clear on centre wing. They've got a problem now. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? They've forgotten about him, and he might make them pay. Deer, desperate defence. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Mollier gets his hand to it. Couldn't burst through. Henry under pressure. Bruin. This spells trouble. Gets the kick away. Good disciplined defence. Morrison. I don't think he meant to smother it. Atkins. Desperate to win it back. Gunston. Thompson. Out of the congestion. Deer. In he goes. It's a goal. The distance is the only problem.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. The big men fly. McKenzie, McDonald, Thompson. Approaching the 50. Morrison gets on the end of it. That's great footy. What's he got on offer? Delivers a long ball. Taking out some frustration possibly. Henry.
The Hawks are playing some good footy, and if it wasn't for the occasional spot of carelessness, this game would be in their keeping.
Punch clear. McDonald heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say? 6 points.
The Cats have to do something. It's getting out of hand.
The Cats can't take a trick at the moment. Meek wins the tap. McDonald. Ward. What can he do with it? Mollier in the centre square. The defence has fallen down. D'Ambrosio. Amon getting involved. Ginnivan. He put himself in the line of fire. A quick getaway wasn't possible. They've put themselves under pressure. Squeezes the kick. Anyone's ball. Meek almost threw it out. Mollier saw that coming. Takes the safe option. Stewart on a lead. Normally delivers. Close. Can he find a teammate? Well played. Good handball. Smith. Henry. They desperately need a goal. They won't get it there. It's a poster.
Doesn't exactly encourage the midfielders to work harder.
No time like the present. Dalton marks in the back pocket. You can see their confidence growing. The Hawks with a chance here. He's only had the one inside 50. Henry makes good contact. Weddle, foot race on the wing. That's poor play. Met solidly. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Edwards, the winner there. Ward, Newcomb, McDonald. They're irrepressible at the moment. We're watching a very good side here.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side's just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
He's completely shanked it. He gets a point for it, but I'm not sure he deserves one.
Perhaps he should have looked to lay that one off. He'd miss more of those than he'd kick.
Will they try something different this time? O'Sullivan works hard to present. Mollier with a chance to relieve the pressure. Martin has found some space. Edwards all on his own. Mollier, Stewart. That's good work rate. Mannar. McDonald intercepts. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Pokes it into the pocket. Defence 101 there. Barris. Can he mop up? Quality delivery by foot. The Hawks are playing some great footy. Holmes takes an excellent grab. Close. Has found some space.
That's mark number 4, and he's putting together a decent game.
They're crying out for a goal, and he's answered the call.
The Cats not out of this by any stretch of the imagination.
The Cats haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Meek got his palm to it. McDonald, they're a big chance here. Can't hang on under close attention. Morrison gathers. He'll kick this. In he goes. And he has delivered.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Cats are on the canvas. Meek continues to have his way. Newcomb, Ward, he's everywhere at the moment. O'Sullivan drops into the hole and cuts that one off. I've liked his game today. Good thinking and good execution too. He's having a dirty day. Dangerfield had his name written all over it. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Doesn't often waste it. McDonald makes position. What's he got on offer? That's a useful ball. Henry heads them off at the pass. Neat little worm burner. Holmes pushes into space and receives the footy. The Hawks were looking good at half-time, and they're looking even better now. This one is theirs for the taking. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Cats are really struggling to score so far, and the simple reason is that they're not winning enough ball. They would need to be super efficient with the ball that they are getting, but it isn't sustainable. Whether tactically they try something different at stoppages or they throw someone different into the middle, they've got to do something.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. Mollier punches it out of the ruck. Holmes, that's a dreadful hand pass. Ward, Atkins, accepted the invitation. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Ward gets there first. Takes a bounce. Well-weighted kick. Thompson, great work ethic to push forward and present.
There's a pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
Easy goal, surely. He hasn't missed it, has he? Wow, that's not easy to do.
I had that one in the footy record as a goal.
Stewart, tasked with the kick in. Good work rate. Little one to half-back. The Cats are out of trouble. Atkins in the clear. Probing ball. Smith was afforded latitude. Bangs it long. The sprint is on. Weddle is calm in a crisis. Gives it everything. He should have held that one. Atkins affects the turnover. Warple working hard and presenting well. Close has got off the chain. Barris got a fist in. The kick was under pressure, so the umpire shows some leniency.
Got to set up well for the stoppage to make sure they don't score from it.
Meek is teaching him a lesson. Newcomb swoops. Ward has a vice-like grip. What a game he's having. Weddle, great hands there. What's he got on offer? Clever kick. Thompson always looked likely. They're playing with purpose and poise. Neal, he wouldn't take no for an answer. Guthrie, it's not been his day, that's for sure. Weddle in the right spot at the right time. Ward, dangerous to leave on his own. Alarm bells are ringing. Handball off was good. He's drawn a crowd. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Meek, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Ward, Ginnivan, marks. Will he go the bomb? The defence is disorganised. O'Sullivan picks it off. That's poor kicking. Searching kick. Holmes takes it at centre half-back. He doesn't waste many. They've opened them up here. Well done. The Cats have been out of sorts. Newcomb got to get it forward now. Weddle. He's got an option in the centre square. He's normally better than that. Neame runs onto it. Warple might be just outside his range. Can he be the fire starter? Punched away. Broon for a much-needed goal. No, he slammed it into the post.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
They've set up well for the kick in. The kick was centimetre perfect. Thompson, he's outmarked two of them. The Hawks continue to do as they wish. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Dangerfield read that one like a book. Tidy ball. Hardwick had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. They're a pleasure to watch. He might have thought about the corridor. Weddle got to the right position and hung on. McKenzie absorbs the pressure. That's commitment to the cause. The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Taking time to assess the options.
Off your line, play on.
The ump calls play on. Too slow. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Meek has rucked tirelessly. Ward, McKenzie, turned over. Squeezes the kick. Humphreys, terrific forward pressure. They've got the game won, but they're refusing to let up. Meek has had his measure today, like Batman and Robin. Neal, strong grab. What's he got on offer? He's had little impact so far. Martin in the centre square. Holmes with a steal. The fans will be happy to see this. The Hawks are giving them nothing. They might as well not have a run. Newcomb can send them into attack. You asked for it, you got it. There was no way past that tackle, and we'll have another stoppage. Meek, it's been a mighty performance. Look at him go. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Cops some unwanted attention. Warple thought his way through it. Henry on a lead. Martin, Holmes with time. The Cats should score here. He just dropped it. Neal, he's blazed away. D'Ambrosio judged that superbly. Meek couldn't reel it in. Goes back for it. Barris. The Hawks look well drilled. Ginnivan with a chance to run. This is good ball movement. Careful with the kick. Gunston can keep it moving. You can see their confidence growing. He's hit up the lead. Great play. Smith tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Bowes working hard and being rewarded. What can they muster from the back half? That's skillful. Well played. Atkins. They desperately need a goal. Battle. He'll be sore in the morning. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Same old, same old. They have a good understanding, those two. Dempsey. There goes the kick inside the 50. Bowes is in the clear and marks uncontested. Amon in space. Can run and carry. Honours the lead. And they're away. Thompson works hard to present. Ginnivan. Here's a chance to get it forward. He's set upon. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Mollier with a deft tap. Holmes on the same page as his ruck. Smith. Great tackling technique there. The two big men do battle. McDonald. Morrison. Can he find a teammate? They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Slips over the shoulder. Kicks to a contest. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin. Golden opportunity here.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
You can't afford to miss gettable shots against a good side when you're already behind.
No time like the present. Hardwick marks in the back pocket. Morrison with a chance to relieve the pressure. That's a useful ball. Weddle has found some space. The Cats are chasing tail. Edwards read that well. Good looking kick. Barris may have just saved a goal. The Hawks are playing some great footy. Edwards trying to bring the Crummers into play. Mannar, Warple. It must be his birthday. His field kicking is normally first rate. Good thinking and good execution too. We're well into junk time now. Quality delivery by foot. Doesn't often waste it. Butler wins a hard ball. Hasn't seen a lot of it. They could be vulnerable here. What's he got on offer? He's been quiet. Holmes has found some space. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Henry demanded the footy and got it. Edwards appreciates that delivery.
It's been a dark day, but that was a more positive passage of play, and it should result in a goal.
Tries to bend this one through, but it's unsuccessful. One behind.
Those sorts of shots just have to be goals when you're trying to come from behind.
They've set up well for the kick in. Hardwick all on his own. The kick is precise. Some indirect ball movement here. McDonald. He's been prolific. Can they get it forward this time? D'Ambrosio comes free in the tackle. Attracted a crowd. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Meek. He is simply too good. Mackenzie. The Hawks emerge victorious and get their season back on track with a much-needed win. What did you make of that match, Half?
The Cats never really got going today, but at least they weren't blown out. They're certainly going to need to lift next week, and some better use of the footy wouldn't go astray. All in all, a disappointing outcome for a side that should have done better.
Thanks for those insights, Half, and for your input today. Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.